Hello Wargamers, it's me Callum from Tabletop Banter, and today we have an update on the competition, the 100 subscribers competition. Rather an exciting one actually, because I have finished painting the model. I still need to do his base, but I just thought I'd start by showing you this picture. Now this is the image that Joshua Swan, I'll leave a link in the description below to his channel, go and check him out. But this is the image that he sent me for colour scheme. Now, for those of you who don't know, he has a British regimental army based Space Marine army called his Brit Marines, and his request after he won the competition was for a Space Marine captain on a bike with a power fist, and this was the picture he sent me, this one here, of the colour scheme. Now the differences are, this is a shoulder pad has a St George's cross on it, and this one has a Union Jack. So those are the two differences. Everything else was kind of up to my creative license, I guess. Now obviously there is some trim changes I did on the model that I'm about to show you, which is the finished model. Because he's a captain, I thought a bit of gold wouldn't go amiss. So what I'm going to do is replace this picture with the finished product. Obviously I still need to do the base, but here he is. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move you down and zoom in a little. Hopefully it'll focus alright. Alright, so here we have it. A Space Marine captain on a bike with a power fist. So starting off on this side, you can see the Union Jack has actually come out alright. I did that freehand. The white trim is a nice touch. I know that on most of the Brit Marines that Joshua's done, the white is slightly different, and it's not a diagonal red crosses, it's diagonal white lines, so I hope this is alright. I just went off of a Google image of Union Jack. Oh, not the camera, don't be silly. And you can see I've done some gold trim, because he's a captain, so therefore he has to have a bit of gold. So, as any of you saw in the last update, I did do a lot of this separately. I painted the bike up first, completely finished, and then I painted the gun placement thing on the front, and then I painted the chap, and it took me about a day. This is the first time I've actually done any painting with any thinners, and I've got to say it makes a massive difference for edge highlighting and getting that freehand work done. So if anyone is afraid of using a thinner, don't be. It's so easy to use, and it has made a massive difference to how I've painted him. So for colours, I'll just move them around a bit so you can see the different bits. For colours, I've used Wazdaka Red, highlighted with Squig Orange. This blue is actually just a cheap acrylic off of the internet that I mixed in with a lot of thinner. Closest match is probably Cantor Blue. It's coming off a little bit darker in those pictures, but I'd say Cantor Blue is probably the nearest match. Obviously a white, the white armour I've done in my usual grey followed by white. Which has proven difficult this time actually for the legs. I've got to say, painting white legs was really hard. It was just something about it, it just didn't quite feel right. But I've managed to get it to this standard here, as you can see. Now for the power fist, as you saw in the picture before, the hands were white. So what I've done here is I've done a white power fist. It was a Sternguard one, so I've done the little rosette thing there and the gold with the red gem. And then I've wet blended the power fist down to the state that you see at the moment. There is the St George's cross, of course, and my favourite bit is this little beret head from the Science box. I think it adds a real sort of World War flavour to it, and then obviously just the bike is a bike, nothing too fancy there, because you know, capes, I don't understand why you'd wear a cape if you were riding a motorbike. I can only imagine it being dangerous. So there you have it really. This is the second to last update. I've just ordered the base off the internet. It's going to be a stock GW base, but I'm going to try and get it so that I can create some kind of jumping scene. So he's coming off of a ramp, about to attack someone. So I had a real good time painting him actually, although like I said, the white trousers proved to be a challenge. It was good fun nonetheless. And yeah, so there you have it. The painted model, although I've still got to do the base, for the Space Marine captain on a bike for Joshua Swan. I don't know how long it'll take for the base to arrive, nor for how long it'll take me to do it, but I wanted to show you the progress. because I do feel kind of bad for not having done it in a while. So I know this is sort of a back-to-back kind of video thing in quick succession, but I really wanted you to see what he wanted and what I've produced. So as ever, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, especially the freehand, because I'm actually pretty proud, although I don't know how neat it's come out close up or anything. I am fairly proud. If you guys, leave your comments below, that'd be fantastic. Do you guys use thinner as well? Because I've got to say, using a thinner and palette has made a massive difference for painting this guy, in ease of edge highlighting in particular, and freehand work. So yes, it's been me, Callum from Tabletop Banter. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, have fun.